channel. As usual, I pray that the Lord Almighty will continue to be with us, empower us, and make us to see the light. I don't have much to say today. I just have a few things to mention. As we all know, the strength of political situation at the moment in this great, in our great country, Kenya. My dear great people of Kenya, I want to advise the word is enough for the wise. Please do not deviate. Raila Amolo Odinga is the symbol of unity as well as I am concerned, as well as all those people in like nation Kenya. The only man that can bring unity into that nation, that can unify every citizen of that country, every tribe, every community, is none other than engineer Raila Amolo, the great man of wisdom and understanding, the man who knows Kenya in and out, the man who knows the right thing for the whole comprehension, not for a particular tribe, the man who does not believe in tribalism, a nationalist, a nationalist par excellence. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us give ourselves to this great country. The coming election is you to decide who you give your vote to. But please vote wisely. We want to assure you. The vote for any other person apart from Raila Amolo Odinga in Kenya today is a wasted vote. So do not waste it. Just want to, talk about Wetangula, Mheshimiwa Wetangula, popularly known as Weta. I heard him say the other day in a UDA rally, accusing the president of wanting to force a man that is not wanted by Kenyans on them. Really, really, this is very strange. So Raila is a man that is not wanted by Kenyans, and you were supporting him in 2027. Wetangula. Raila has always won election in Kenya since 2007. So who are those people that have been voting for Raila Amolo Odinga? Are they ghosts? Or they are from somewhere, another planet? Or they are not Kenyans? Assuming he has not been winning. Let's just assume he has not been winning. But this man gets well over 44 to 45% of the total vote cast in Kenya every election period. So who are these people who are voting for Raila? If Wetangula can come out and tell me, or tell people, who are those people that have been voting for Raila? That Raila, who want to impose on them a man that Kenyans do not want. So if you do not have anything to say in a rally, how can you say such a stupid thing? In 2007, Raila won the election, defeated Kibaki. Everybody knows. So those people who voted for Raila then, are they ghosts? That Wetangula can come out and say that Uhuru is now trying to impose a man on Kenyans, that a man that is not wanted by Kenyans. See, for goodness sake, if you have nothing to say, please do not say it here. Wetangula. It's just very strange to me that Wetangula, you can, I mean, you can talk something like this that even a child of 5, 4, 5, a primary school child cannot say this. So who are these that have been voting for Raila? If Raila is not wanted by Kenya, now we want to impose him on Kenya. And where this man is campaigning, looking for votes. If who supports him, that is not imposing. Who is supporting him, is that imposing or forcing him on Kenya? So if he had supported Ruto, that will not be opposed. I mean, imposing Kenyans on, Ruto. If he was supporting somebody else, I mean, why all this double talk? Why all these things that? Why are people not straightforward? Political leaders, you should be pleased. Politicians, be straightforward a little bit. If you don't want Raila, so be it. It doesn't really matter. Nobody is going to arrest you for not supporting Raila, but it's up to you. But the people who are supporting him will support him. So say that I am not supporting Raila. It's okay. You're not going to be arrested for not supporting anybody. But Angola. So don't go about and saying rubbish in the public. In the public, it is absolute nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. So do not say that Uhuru is trying to impose somebody that Kenya do not want on them. He's only supporting him. Supporting him does not mean that he's imposing him. And this man is everywhere looking for vote, like any other politician. So how come? So you come to talk, oh, Raila is a project. Project of who? It's a Uhuru's project. How can Raila, what people be project of anybody? So if he had supported Ruto would not have been a project of right? I don't know how people reason, how people use their brain. I would say if Uhuru could have supported Ruto, yes, it would have been understandable that Ruto is Uhuru's project. Yeah, people would think, well, yes, because of this, because of that. But for Raila, cannot be anybody's project in Kenya. So please, Wetangula and the people who share the same view, please go and think twice before you go to the rally and say anything. Please get yourself prepared. Don't say nonsense right. Thank you very much, Mr. Wetangula. Ruto, you were in ODM. You were in ODM. You were supporting Raila. Today, you moved to Kidandawali. Oh, you moved to Kidandawali. Oh, moved to Kidandawali. You knew he was a Kidandawali and you supported him. And he won the election. And you were also fighting because of your own selfish interest. You were fighting there. You went and killed people in Kiamba. You burned people in church in Kiamba. Now you are coming to tell us you are very safe in churches. Now you are all over in churches. One has a few ways. Oh my God, man. One has a few ways. Matiang'i said it the other day. Hey, maneno ya Bwana asifiwe. Tuwacha kwanza. Bwana asifiwe ni kitu gani? Kalonzo said it. You went and you burned people in the church. Leo unataka mwambie sisi watu ati wewe ndio baba mtakatifu. You are the holy of the holiest. No, this is wrong. Why are you deceiving people because of what you want? Why? That you can even take people's lives because you are looking for presidency. That you have all this sinister plan underground. You undermine your own boss. If Uhuru is not supporting you, Uhuru is not a dishonest man. Uhuru is not supporting Ruto because Ruto was stabbing him at the back. Ruto wanted to spoil his government. Ruto wanted to get rid of him. I mean, if he now say, "Oh my God, this is the man I was supposed to support," and it's changed today, you can't blame him. You can't blame anybody who do that. Ruto did not want anything about good for Uhuru's government. He sabotaged that government. He stole all the money in that government. He spoiled that government for that man, and you want the man to come and support him? No, come on. This is not done anywhere. Uhuru is a honest man. Now you are saying, oh, dishonest. Where is the dishonesty here? Somebody wanted to get rid of you. Now you want him to come back and support. No, this is not possible. This cannot be possible. There is no way. There is no way. Anybody with the sense would be so simply to support a man like Ruto. He is his boss. And he's trying to finish this man by every means, all means to get rid of him. He tried everything even to get him impeached. So now you want him to come back and forget about all those things. No, he knows all that this man, all the role that he played in his government. So you want him to support him. Who can support such a person? For goodness sake, let us be very frank with ourselves. Azimio La Umoja is the answer. Let this man become the president of Kenya and bring Kenya together. Ruto wanted this relationship between with two tribes, and that is bringing Kenya together. No, a man who can bring the whole 40-something tribes of Kenya together is the man who is doing the right thing, not somebody who just because of his own selfish interest. Your interest comes first. No, the interest of the nation should come first. Mr. Ruto. That is wrong. That is absolutely very wrong. All the role you play when you are on LDF but for your own selfish interest. All the role you play when you are in Jubilee for your own selfish interest. And you want the president to come and support you. Nobody will do that. Even you won't do it to anybody who behaves like that to you. You won't support such a president. Let us call it spade a spade. Just the other day too, this issue of violence. The, everybody, even the behavior of Ruto. Ruto is sadist. He's a sadist. Ruto is somebody who is so bitter for nothing. Ruto, you have benefited from Jubilee government. When you are in ODM, this same ODM made you minister for Agric, did everything for you. You were in a very high. What else do you want from ODM? Okay? There was no, you were not sustained. You wanted the position given to Mudavadi to be yours. I mean, it wasn't done like that. It was not supposed to. So you were angry with Raila because of that. You became so bitter with him, you fell out with him because of all this nonsense. You are negotiating for what you did not, merit, as you got the largest number of MPs from Lake Valley. They opted, they are not your child, they are not your children. They opted to support ODM too. And they got what they wanted. They were elected in the parliament. You are not their boss. You did not senior Akina Kosgei and the rest of them that were Akina Beck and Akina Joseph Jonyanga and the rest of them. You were not better off than them. So how did you see yourself as the one at the idea Prime Minister? Namnagani, you did not help Raila to become Prime Minister. Ruto, no. Circumstances made that man to become Prime Minister. He would have been the president because he won the election. And you were always going to be a minister, which you got. So you didn't lose anything. Raila lost all and he did not mind. Until Ulisaidia Kukua Prime Minister, you did not help him to be Prime Minister. All the Canadian politicians supported him, not only you. So how come now you are the one claiming it that you Ulisaidia Kukua Prime Minister? You did not do that. Even when he accepted the position of Prime Minister, you were not supporting that. You wanted the war to continue. You wanted people to kill themselves. You wanted people to die. It's only Raila who said no. The blood of Kenya is precious. If we cannot allow our people to die because of political powers and because of politics and because of election. And he agreed, he just settled for the position of Prime Minister. Otherwise, he would not have agreed. He won the election. And the whole world knew he won the election. Even Kibaki himself knew he defeated Raila defeated him. But at the end of the day, they work together. They work together. This is exactly what we're talking about. That is a leader that needs to be respected. We thank God for his life. We thank God that he's still alive today. He will rule that nation perfectly again. Perfectly, more than anybody. So let the development that Uhuru has been doing, let it continue. And the only person who can do it well is Raila, not you. You will sabotage everything. And everybody knows that. That is Mr. Ruto. You're talking about violence the other day. Wahome, at least Wahome. Associated like this. You always associate Raila with violence. I've never seen it anywhere in Kenya politics that Raila is violent. For goodness sake, you hit a man, you slap him, you tell me he must not cry. This is wrong. When Raila's election was told that the whole world knew, definitely the supporters, the followers, the people who were his agendas and everything, the people who voted for him, they were bitter. So they have to be bitter. Anybody will be bitter, for goodness sake. Anybody will be bitter for such a thing. So Raila did not tell anybody to go and fight. People got mad, they protested, and he wanted people to demonstrate peacefully. Yes, it is allowed everywhere in the world. That is not being violent. He started labeling Raila as violent since 1982, since what? What 1982? Where were you in 1982? Did you read any history about Raila since 1982? You don't know anything. Alice Wahome. Now you are making noise, calling Raila that people are scared of him. If you are scared of him, millions are not scared of him. Millions of Kenyan voters that have been voting for Raila, they are not scared of him. They know him. Yeah, in the Obaba. When you call somebody father, somebody who really know the value of the children. So he knows the value of that country. And all that this man has stood for in Kenya is what is happening in Kenya today. He stood for devolution. The revolution is there today. You people were campaigning against him that anataka gawanya Kenya. Leo tuko na devolution in that country. It's Raila who brought about it. Oh, anataka gawanya Kenya. Oh, anataka majimbo. He wanted federalism. That is what we have today. Courtesy of this same man, Raila. You are still complaining he has not done anything for this place. Every great thing that happened in that country, it is this man. Ugatusi, he brought this to this country. Everything. New constitution, he was that head of the whole thing. Repealing of the section 2L of the Constitution of Kenya to make Kenya, that made Kenya a de jure one-party state, he's the one who fought against it. What else do you want a man to do? Kweli, Asante Yapunda ni mateke. All of you are ingrates. All of you that are talking all this rubbish, you are ingrates. Ingrates. Bloody ingrates. I really can't understand. Alice Wahome, you are coming to talk about violence. At Raila is violent, there is being, people are scared of him. You are scared of him. Don't vote for him. Those who are not scared of him, vote for him. And he become president of Kenya. And I wonder if you are going to run away from Kenya then. I mean, these are all nonsense. If somebody has given you money, take your money. That doesn't matter. You don't have to label a man. He's such a peaceful man, such a man who wants peace, who wants the best for the country. You label him, you give him good names, bad names. Murezi said the other day, we deliberated demonize Raila. Now we have to go back to people and say, no, we did it because of our own interest. But this is not, Raila is not what we, the way we portrayed him there. We portrayed him, the way we portray him that time, he is not a man like that. And we all know the truth. Everybody knows the truth. Now you are talking about somebody who has been, even the real violent people, you are supporting them. No, this is crazy. I can't understand. For the goodness of this nation, for the future, for the development of that nation, for the unity of this nation, there's only one man who can do it, and that is Raila Amolo Odinga. But nobody is talking of dishonesty. If a man, for goodness sake, if maneno ya Asante Yapunda kweli ni mateke, who is Mudavadi? Mudavadi in 1992, Raila single-handedly wants you to become the president of Kenya. You ran away to go and take vice presidency from Moi for 2 months because of your own selfish interest. Unataka kuwa wewe ni leader, wewe ni vice president. 2 months vice presidency, you spoiled the whole thing for yourself. What happened? You went for the election, you were defeated. You lost your sabbatical seat. Have you forgotten? You went deep into the well or the grave, political grave. Raila dug you out in 2007. He dug you out in 2007. He did everything and made you deputy prime minister. You were going to be deputy president if only the election was allowed to hold. If the victory was allowed to hold for Raila. If you had become the president, you were supposed to be the vice president. Yet you are not satisfied. What do you want somebody to do for you? This is the man who brought you from the grave, political grave, made you the prime minister and minister for local government. For goodness sake. It was unfair. Again, you turned against this man. You thought that Uhuru and Ruto will leave. Uhuru will allow you. Will leave his whatever for you in 2013, which he did it. He baited you like fish, and he never did that. And then you went alone against the wish of the people and the right. What? How did you not? Were you not defeated mercilessly? Where people were getting millions of votes, you got only less than 400,000. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You call yourself a national leader, and you are blaming Raila. Raila is dishonest. How can Raila be dishonest? He made you the deputy prime minister. You are saying he's dishonest. because he did not support you, he must just come out and start supporting you. Before you support a man, for real, let me tell you, if you support a man, people are fighting for something of about 1 million, and you see a man who is already on his own is getting 500,000. So you are the one to support that person, not you. Out of a million thing, you only have 200, or you only have a 100, and you want somebody who is got to have a million to come and support you. That is, it's not done anywhere. It will be easier for somebody who is more popular among you, and then the rest to support. That is how it is. You cannot just come from the blues and support you, and then you want to. That is not how things are done. I don't know how you think. I don't know how popular you think you are. So he's the one now who is coming to start to make you, and you're angry that he's dishonest. This man is not dishonest to the nation. He's not dishonest to the whole nation of Kenya. You said he's dishonest to you personally. So therefore, he's a bad man. He's dishonest. So because of this is not, it shows that it is because of your own selfish interest. If only we can forget about our own selfish interest and do the right thing for the nation, it will have been so. You did not complain that Raila did something bad to the country, but you are telling the country not to vote for him because of yourself, your own selfish interest, because of you personally. You want the whole of Kenya not to vote for Raila. Is that not stupid? Is that not selfishness? You only need to feel bad, oh, but you were supposed to support him, but it's okay because yes, we know you are okay, we follow you, but please, this man is a very big go to retire and you will still be there. So why can't you be patient? Now you are talking about dishonest. Who is dishonest? You are the most dishonest politician that I've ever seen in that country. You, Budabadi, Angola, all of you, you are very dishonest. Very, very dishonest. Don't talk about dishonesty. You are not talking about anything bad that oh Rara did this or did this. You are talking about he dishonest because he did not agree to support you. So because of that, he's dishonest. But if this that's what I like to do. Who is thinking about the country first, not about himself, about the country first. This is the way it should be. You should think about this country first before yourself. First and foremost, say, okay, fine. Raila can win election. With or without anybody, he can win election. He has done it. It is demonstrated all of it. So you say, okay, if laws like this by millions of people in Kenya, then let's give it a second. So at least we make us, as we are retained, we also become popular like him. Then we can inherit his legacy and then we can also move on from there. That is how things are done. Share your own political selfishness. Oh, people are going from one place. Oh, what percent people are going to get? We are not talking about how to develop this nation. We are talking about the position, the position, the position. Right, the position is more important. For goodness sake, no. Things are not done like that. If you love that nation, let a man who is tested, who is already tested, that is known, let him lead. Others follow. We all cannot lead at the same time. Now look at William Ruto. He's so ambitious. You want to say that you did not gain anything from ODM and you became a very powerful minister in ODM's government? You did not benefit anything from Jubilee? You are going to become 10 years as deputy president is not good enough. You have not gained anything from there. You want to get rid of your boss so that you can get into it. Well, that it shows that if Ruto become by accident, by any means, become the president of Kenya today, forget it. At Amalisa 2 times, and then at Abadisa constitution, he will change it. Definitely, definitely, he will change it. That I can assure you. And then where will Kenya be? You go back to the dark days of dictatorship, of unrest, political unrest, investors to run away. I mean, what do you want Kenya to become? This is exactly what is going to be under this. If, by any means, God forbid, God forbid. Now, my dear brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I don't have much to say, but I respect you. I want to say the last thing I want to say for tonight. I think we meet again. Uhuru and Ruto. Uhuru is a honest man. Ruto is a deadly man. It's a sadist. He's not a Christian. He only go to church and make noise one after the other. That is not true. That is he's baiting you until you put him as your president and then you start crying. You expect Uhuru to support you. After all that Ruto has done to Uhuru, as he goes undermining him, did everything, wanted to get rid of him by all means. By all means, I just don't want to say the last one. By all means, he wanted to get rid of him. So you want him to come and support him as a Ruto Kumi, Uhuru Kumi. Hata kama ni Uhuru Kumi, Ruto Kumi. That man or anybody in the world should will not support him. That is not dishonesty. That is not dishonesty. It is not at all. It is not at all. You want to support somebody. The person you are prepared to support want to even finish you because he was so much in a hurry to be in your position. Want to get rid of you from that position. To the extent that you are trying to gather MP so that you can impeach him and become the president. You even call him a lazy. You did everything. This is wrong. Oro is a very clever man. You can't just get rid of that man like that, especially when Raila is alive. Raila knows. He knows all your moves. He knows. So nobody should blame Uhuru for not supporting you. Nobody. Any reasonable thinking person will never blame Uhuru. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A word is enough for the one. Take it or leave it. The next president of the Republic of Kenya is none other than engineer Raila Amolo Odinga. God bless you. God bless them. Asante.